Hello everyone, Big Smash! Back playing some more Super Meat Boy, and today we're actually going to be getting the bandages of the forest, both the light and the dark world. So the very first bandage will be right here on this level, 1-4. A pretty easy bandage, very easy bandage. So I'm not actually gonna go to I'm also gonna be doing all the warp zones bandages. Oh no, what? Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so this will actually be the very first warp zone as well. Pretty easy warp zone overall. You just kind of gotta get. The hardest part for that was just kind of landing on that one little block. Not too bad. And there was the second bandage. On all of the warp zones, there will be 3 levels, and there will be 2 bandages on every single one of them. And you have to get to the very end, that very last one, or you won't be able to get the bandage. It won't save the bandage. So if you die in that very last one, you don't get those 2 bandages. And then the next bandage is on 1-7. 1-7 is pretty easy. Whoops. There we go. That one is really simple. And then the next bandage is on 1-9. Alright, so this bandage you can do 2 ways. I'm actually going to show you, well, not sure if I really can do it that well with Ogmo, but right there is the bandage. It can be done with Super Meat Boy. But if you're having an issue with it, it's much easier with Ogmo or the kid. So, okay, good. So, that one obviously can be done with the kid or Ogmo a little bit easier, but it's not too bad. So this bandage is pretty easy. You just gotta kind of time it. Oops. With the saw blade right there. Not too bad. In the next bandage is all the way over here on 118. This bandage is it can be difficult. It will definitely be difficult for the first time you try it. This might be the hardest bandage to get. You just kind of have to wait for the right moment. Right, and then the next 2 bandages will be on a warp zone in this level. Whoop. The warp zone is kind of hidden, but not really hidden, because you'll be able to actually see the warp zone if you're paying attention upwards on that level. So first level, there is no bandage. So all the bandages are on specific levels. This level right here, you'll have to actually, you're kind of racing to make sure that you can get right there on time. So just jump to the right, let yourself fall down. Pretty easy. And some of the warp zones are kind of hard to see, so you might not see this bandage, but it is at the very top, right there, right in the middle, at the top. Pretty easy to get. All right, and we unlocked head grab. So that was 10. And then the very last on the light world is actually this one. It's right there. It's not hard to get. You just kind of have to understand the saw blade rotations, and that's about it. And just like the warp zones, you have to finish the level to make the bandages count. All right, so we're gonna go Dark World. I'm just gonna go to the very first one and work my way through. So 1-3X will be the first bandage. A little harder than some of the bandages. Whoops. There is nothing here. Alright, so 1-5X will be the next bandage. So this bandage takes a little bit of sliding knowledge and skill. That one will probably be kind of hard unless you know how to slide really well. This level, I'm actually going to switch again to Ogmo. I'm not gonna use the kid for levels that I don't really have to, just so if you are struggling, you can kind of go and grab Ogmo instead of the kid, because I understand the kid is much more difficult than Ogmo to get. Alright, so this one is actually a warp zone. It's the only warp zone that's in the Dark World, and that theme is the same for every world. There will only be one Dark World warp zone, and it will always be it'll always have two bandages as well. It'll always have bandages. You won't find a character unlock in the Dark World. So okay. And if you die 3 times on any one level, that resets your progress. So, and if you die, say you die 3 times on the first level, okay. I don't think I get it. So this level is probably like one of the harder ones on the forest. One of the hardest bandages anyway, because once that one goes away, it's a little bit harder, and then it just keeps getting harder and harder and harder. Alright. And then the next bandage will be on 114X. So you don't have to do this. I'm just going to. Whoops. Oops. It's just a fancy way of doing it. You kind of don't have to. Oh my goodness. You don't really have to worry about. Whew. You don't really have to worry about some of the saw blades on the left-hand side. And it kind of does actually make that bandage a little bit easier. I didn't have to use the kid there. I can even show you. I'll actually go ahead and just show. It's not hard to get this bandage. So just right there, got it, and you're done. Same thing. So very easy to do with either one. Next bandage is actually 115X, so the very next one. Ogmo can do this level a little easier but I'm going to show you the way to do it with Super Meat Boy. So the bandage is actually behind her. You have to wait kind of like right where that diagonal metal piece is, and then jump to the left over her. So it takes some timing, and that one will be pretty hard. On this one you can actually see the bandage right off the bat. There's plenty of ways you can do this. Oops. So that shows you have to actually beat the level to get the bandage. So you just kind of have to slide down, but you want to do it a little bit slower than I did. Whoops. Okay. Then just wait. Alright. And then the very last bandage on the Dark World is on 119. So what's funny is 119 actually has one of the easiest bandages. I actually believe that 118 is actually easier, or yeah, than its Light World counterpart. Alright, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching all the bandages we got. And I will be definitely doing the rest of the worlds very soon. And if you guys enjoyed, smash those like and subscribe buttons. And I'll see you again later.